Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday and Allen have guard duties, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Simmons is right there.
Simmons showing you a little bully ball right there. Playing with all-out effort. Rewarded with some second-chance points, too.
Now, here is Holiday. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 4 to shoot. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Allen.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding the shot.
Durant against Middleton. Here's Giannis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, I think you're cooked the moment Antetokounmpo just gets the ball inside. I mean, he's got touch to go with his length and strength. You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
For 3, Middleton kept alive. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
You can tell that Giannis takes pride in his activity level, the way he plays, his intensity level. And you see the result of that activity on second-chance buckets like this.
When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Durant kicks to Irving. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
The Nets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And, guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Allen. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
KD passes to O'Neal. MP against Holiday. MP dishes to O'Neal. Here's MP. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. It's Allen on the wing. Pass to Giannis. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Sharps checked in for Ben Simmons. Nicholas Claxton comes in for O'Neal. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving. So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Nice shot by Portis.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Edmund.
Substitutions. On the court.
Nets trail by 5. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's MP. Then it's Simmons. And it's Irving at the small forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, two names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Fires high post. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets. Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Allen outside. Back to Middleton.